Soda Mali Toko. Yes, once again, Soda Mali Toko. It's another episode of the Iron Discipline. Okay, once again, I'd like to first of all thanks for the support. For everybody watching the videos, giving me feedback and subscribing. Thank you very much. Hope all is well with everyone out there. And and this show today is about this whole epidemic of smoking, whether it's marijuana, whether it's cigarettes, whether even smoking crack. Seriously, not to be funny, because I know they have this big phase of legalizing marijuana. Okay, I want to break because this was brought to my attention as far as doing a episode on this particular topic, and this is how I really feel, and this is the honest truth. So anyone watching this and probably saying, okay, that's his opinion, is actually true. Sometimes our emotions will still block the truth and the evidence of facts. Facts are to be proven, and once they're proven, they become the truth. And it's true, especially on the scientific level, and this is health. Now, again, back to marijuana. I would like to say this. I don't fight the herb itself because the herb itself has healing proponents in it as far as cancer, lack of appetite, also for certain, for the cleansing. But that's only if you eat it, like how you do other herbs or veggies, or you boil it, drink it, or you can bake it, put it in like how they say that the certain edibles like cakes, brownies, or even candy. But once you start to smoke anything, that comes very toxic. Same thing with tobacco. Tobacco is usually made in coffee. People don't know that. That's why tobacco is not nothing wrong. Tobacco is what you do with it. Like when you start to smoke it and inhale it, and it becomes incarcinogen, which is something that turns in all that toxic and all that waste. That is not good. So all these, I know, new laws or new legalizing it, that don't make it right. It just means that they are giving you something that's actually not really good for your health, for the benefits. So again, I'm not banning and I'm not bashing the herb itself because it has a lot of healthy benefits to it. But not smoking anything you smoke, whether it's orange pills. I know some people, they smoke orange pills to get out. Some people smoke tobacco. Some people smoke the marijuana. Some people smoke all other type of drugs. But again, once you smoke it, it becomes a toxic to your lungs because your lungs is not made to vapor any smoke. All these new vapor type gadgets that people smoke, that is no good, especially if you exercising. You exercise, that's like defeating the purpose. You can run miles and miles or go to the gym and lift all the weights and do all the cardio. But once you're smoking that deletes all that, like you really never did nothing. So you have to have a balance. You have to either be with it or not with it, because health is something that you have to be with it. You can't be half-stepping. Like the brother said back in the song, back in the days when you say, ain't no half-stepping, ain't no half-stepping. You have to come correct. So that's what I wanted to really touch on today again. Like I said, anything that you smoke becomes toxic to you, and it really breaks down. The lungs are very sensitive. See, people, if you show a picture how the lungs work and really show them the respiratory system of how the lungs and the kidneys and liver, all things work, how them things filter, it's very amazing. But once you put things like that, start to smoke and start to put foreign, like we say, foreign identities into your body, especially inhaling through smoke, ventilation, it kills kills the cells inside. That's another thing. And it can kill brain cells. A lot of people know that. That's why we know that people smoke marijuana, their memories start to go. And that's true. Nobody can tell me that because I've been around people who smoke marijuana. And I see that when you tell them something they may have forgotten, then they say, oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, but see, it slows up a lot of things. So what they're doing, they're legalizing. Be mindful. Just because they legalize and give something out, that don't mean it's good for you. Always do your research. Always be your biggest hakima, which means doctor. Always make sure. And like I said, health is wealth. When they say healthy, healthy is a breakdown word of heal thy. If you look at it, healthy, heal thy. So health is it's holistic. Again, like I said, it's very holistic. Be mindful. That's why even the drinking of alcohol, how those are different. You have natural one thing. It's a lot of things people have to be mindful of, especially when you get into health. When you get into health, a lot of things you have to know when to get back. That's why they show iron discipline. You have to have a strong iron will to to persevere. So again, so if you're smoking out there, just be mindful and try to quit. Because in the long run, you're going to have habits, especially in men. You're smoking marijuana, it messes with your testosterone. And as you get older, it becomes weaker and weaker. Your testosterone, again, like I said, it's very important to men. If you have low testosterone, you're going to have a lot of problems, even with strength-wise, even with sexual-wise. So you have to be very mindful of the smoking, again, the marijuana, because again, you can see a lot of us, like we think because we're young, we in our 20s or 30s, oh no, life, no. Once you get older, the body gets more unforgiving. It just means that you can do it, but it just takes longer and more work to where that if you do it now, your body can catch up and you can be there. Remember, it's always a fresh start to health. So even if you're doing it now, that's why I'm here to tell you, to be with you as far as telling you that it's not good and to pull back from that. And I encourage you. There's a lot of ways that you can do it. Like I said, you can take the marijuana. You can make marijuana tea. You can put it in salads. You can chop up the herbs. You can chop and put it with salad, like a regular salad. You can put it with your cucumbers, your tomato, which is tomatoes, your carrots, your kale, your spinach salad, and different things, and put your little dressing. You can eat it just like that. And you're getting really the benefits. Because people who, especially a lot of people who have pain, you can still ease the pain like that. Even like I said, the brownies, again, in the edibles, the cakes, you can put it in those ones. So I'm not saying knock it all together, but there's always alternative things that the same thing that you're using can just be done in a different way. That's why I said again, tobacco. Tobacco is actually some things that, like I know that in Ethiopia, when you make buna, which is coffee, tobacco is in certain coffee mix. But that don't mean you can smoke it, but tobacco has other use, medicinal type use. So be mindful of things that you are taking in. And I know a lot of things over the years, it has become more younger people and more younger is doing it because a lot of older people, they themselves have put themselves there and now they have hard for them to pull back. But again, you can pull back. You can start today. So again, just be mindful. When we want to be healthy, first, again, it's the mind thing. Mind over matter, because the mind is the most powerful weapon that we have. And we have to use it very, very delicately. Because once the mind goes, the body follows, like I always say. Because once that follows, you become weak. You can start taking in foreign things into your mind. Then your body starts taking foreign things. That's when, like I said, when you start to taking other things that's not good for you. Even your eating habits become very poor. Because you eat things like that, even other things that you accommodate in terms like eating, you become very poor. So just think positive. And like I said again, this is not to knock anybody, because I know a lot of people right now watching say, okay, what does he know about that? Trust me, when it comes to the truth on that, I mean, that has been proven. So again, just because, it makes you feel good, anything that feels good is not good for you. Like I said again, in life, you have to go for your needs, not your wants. Because a lot of things we may want, but that's not what we need. So again, because we have to rely on something to motivate us as far as some type of stimulant. That means your mind is not doing it. Something that still shows you that substance. That's what they call it, substance abuse. Because anytime you take something that is not naturally stimulating your mind, naturally that your mind needs stimulating, because your mind is your natural stimulator. That should be your number one motivator. It doesn't take no type of herb. It doesn't take no type of liquid. It doesn't take even a person. You have to be your biggest motivator. So that's why I've noticed the trend of marijuana, because most people you see, even entertainers, even musicians, or even actors, some people say, oh, it starts me up. It gets me going. I mean, because again, look at that again. And also, too, anybody who takes something like that, it's like you're running from reality. It's like you think you're really escaping it, but you're really running from it. Because if you need something to escape from reality, that means that you cannot look within yourself and take away those problems naturally. So that's really a natural high, when you can think for yourself and be yourself. So smoke that knowledge. Like I said again, that knowledge, you can smoke what I just said and inhale that. It takes a natural. And that's not to be funny, but smoke that in, that knowledge, absorb it, inhale it, and know that's facts. Because like I said, again, the truth is something, like I said, the truth can offend and it can hurt. But again, there's no wrong to it. Because dealing with the truth is going to deal with a lot of offending. This is not really to offend. This is to be honest with people. Because this is what health is really about. No, anybody who give you health just to appease you, that's not really health. It's like you go to your doctor and your doctor say, okay, yeah, yes. No, it can't be a yes man. Someone has to say, hey, listen, this is what's really going on. Whether you accept it or not, this is what's really going on. So again, take pride in that. Really feel good about yourself. Because also, the ones who stay away from the smoking, the drinking, really do feel good about themselves. It takes an inner strength. That's what really strength is, the inner strength, not the outer strength. And not to be a follower because everybody else is doing it. Because nowadays, if you notice, oh, that person smoke, I smoke. No. Sometimes we have to break the cycle. Again, when you get stressed, you have exercise. You have yoga. You can talk to somebody. Go for a walk. Go to the beach. Look up at the clouds. Look up at the suns. There's a lot of things we can do besides putting things, again, into our body and breaking our body down, wondering why we getting old. Why do I look this way? Why am I gaining weight? Because sometimes the things that we're thinking and things that we're putting in our body naturally feel good about ourselves. And again, stay away. Like I said, anything that you're inhaling, again, whether it's marijuana, tobacco, which is in cigarettes, whether it's crack, whether it's any type of foreign type toxic that your body is inhaling, it is no good. So any questions, let me know. And again, thank you for tuning in. Soda Mali Toko. Salute. And once again, anybody who's looking for a trainer, for sessions, let me know. You can email me again at nagarisalula@gmail.com. And again, thank you for tuning in for another episode of the Soda Mali Toko. And put that marijuana down. Salute.